my son to have fun, you know? Anyway, you guys ready for your next comic? Awesome. This guy has a best-selling book on Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Welcome, Pat Oakes. Keep it going for Brian Bowden, everybody. Keep it going for him. You guys seem fun. Some of you, but like, sometimes people aren't fun at shows. That's a weird thing. You guys seem fun, you're having a good time. One time I was doing a show, and this person up front just started talking, so I asked them to shut the fuck up. And then they did not shut the fuck up. And I was again like, hey, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I'm looking at you, shut the fuck up. And then I prayed for a lightning bolt to shut the fuck up to hit them, and it did not. And they kept not shutting the fuck up. So then I was like, oh, are you alone? They said, yeah, my husband's at home. And they said, oh, he's probably at home jerking off the pictures of Helen Keller, at least she's quiet. And then she shut the fuck up, and that was great. But then another woman stood up and said, how dare you? I said, what? She goes, do you know what the Nazis did to Helen Keller? And I said, no. I don't remember that part of the book. She was like, the terrible things that happened. And I went, oh, do you mean Anne Frank? She went, same thing. I'm like, it's not the same thing. They are two different white ladies that did weird shit a long time ago. And then I started telling this joke. Now tonight no one said anything, but I started watching other people go, oh shit, they're not the same person. And I realized there are a lot of you out there who don't know the difference between Helen Keller and Anne Frank. And it's easy, just tell yourself this. Anne could hide, but Helen could not seek. That's all you need to know. After shows, people like to come up to you and tell you stuff like, hey, remember when you told that joke? I'm like, yeah, I did it. It was me. We don't have to do this anymore. We finished it. It's over. We fucked. Go home. Don't call me. You know what I mean? We did it. But sometimes after shows, people come up to you and say, it was great. Sometimes they give you their own opinion, which you don't really care about. But one older lady came up one time and she goes, I really enjoyed the show, but and it's weird because you're not usually the comic I like. I like classic comedians. I like Bob Hope. I like what Bill Cosby used to do. And I was like, I don't know if you know what he's doing now, but it's a little edgy, you know what I mean? I hear it put some people to sleep. Anyway, that's the perfect reaction. You laugh, you groan, you wake up like the women did. Anyway, get as mad as you want. That's the perfect fucking Bill Cosby joke. Thank you, Hannibal Buress. Anyway, this is great though, but I loved it. I love doing it. Round of applause for Brian Bowden, who is up here. He's fantastic. I can hear you. No, even if you turn to her now and say that I told you to shush, no. I know, you're here. I'm not in your living room. Shut the fuck up. I can still, it's not a force field. Now I know why I'm divorced. Yeah, please, lightning bolt. Shut the fuck up. There you are. If you were a Native American, your name would be Screeching Home. That's who you took the show to, right there. That fucking tumbleweeds. Anyway, back to the part where I'm fucking killing it. Anyway, what are you, The View? Shut the fuck up. Don't discuss it. I'm the pretty princess. You're not the pretty princess. 3 versions of Supercut. Shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. Thank you. Anyway, hi guys, how are you? Besides that, I love comedy. Anyway, here's what I love about comedy the most. Working with younger comics. The guy Brian was just up here is amazing. Been doing it a long time. He's a killer. Your headliner, amazing. You're on it for a great show. But sometimes I work with real young comics, and they get scared, really scared. Not of being on stage, of old people. Now, when I say that, I don't mean what you think, like 100, 200 years old, like a dinosaur. No, they mean like anyone over 43. Like, because they think they can't relate to them, which is so fucking stupid. They'll come, Pat, I can't go on stage. I'm like, why not? I have sex jokes. Old people don't know about sex. It's like, who do you think invented all the cool shit you do? You're like, you might call it a rusty trombone, but grandma called it Tuesday, you know what I mean? Old people. That's because we don't look at our grandparents like sexual beings. You all look at them as people that are super old that give you a 20 on your birthday. That's all you think about. But they're not. They're every old person is a sexual being. We start looking at people that way, we will relate to them more, we can learn from them more. That's why next holiday season, when you're at the table with grandma, and you're looking at her, and she's just sitting there chewing all weird or whatever, when you're looking at her, just think about in your mind how many men she's gone down in her life. You know what I mean? Or how do you think you got here? A handshake and a smile? Nana was a giver, you know? Why do you think she had those little mints in her purse? Anyway. Oh, that ruined memories. Is that what just happened to some of you? That candy wasn't for you. But we can learn. We learn from old people. I learned one of the greatest lessons in my life, something I'm passing on to people. I'm going to pass on now from someone really old. Has anyone here ever had road rage? Round of applause if you ever had road rage before. When you clap, when the two of you just clapped, right? You clapped proud, right? You clap proud, you clap wonderfully, and you thought no one's going to hear our claps because everyone's going to clap, right? And then you noticed there was just 12 other motherfuckers behind you clapping, and that was it. Because I don't know if you know that the people that didn't clap, they're the ones who caused it. I don't know if you know that. They're like, what are those two women talking about? What is this road rage? I always just drive my car, close my eyes, and turn left. I don't give a fuck. All right, so you're in your car, you're driving, you're alone. Somebody cuts you off. What's your thing? What do you do? Besides have a heart attack. What's happening to you right now? You okay? Screams and swears. Thank you. That's a good answer. You're a human being. Thank you for answering like a human being. I did a show one time and I asked a woman what she does, and she just said, I just follow them to their house. And I got her number because that's kind of hot. You know what I mean? But that's a good answer. Screaming, beeping the horn, yelling, all that. But at the end of the day, number one answer on the board, this. That's what it is. Middle finger. You seem like a nice, pretty lady. I give you the finger, you give it back to me, no one cares. 30 years ago, we're getting in a fight. You know what I mean? Because this doesn't mean anything anymore. It lost all its value. It means nothing. Go on YouTube. There's a baby doing this right now. It has 2 million views. Nobody gives a fuck. I saw an old woman get cut off in her car, and she did not give the finger. She did something so much fucking better, and I'm passing it on so we'll all learn from it. She was old. I know I joked about old before, but she was like the first. That's how old she was. Have you ever seen somebody so old in their car that you don't see them in the car? Like that old. The car is moving. Is it drones? What's moving this car? And you look closer, and all you see is a Brillo pad, hands like this. She was driving 4 to 5 miles an hour at the most in one of those back roads in New England that's 2 lanes and it's fine, and then for no reason it becomes 1 lane for 13 seconds, and then becomes 2 lanes again for fucking red light every time. She was doing that, she was going, a guy cuts her off right when it's about to come 1 lane. She's so mad, you can see steam coming off her Yankee Candle air freshener. That's how mad she was. It becomes 2 lanes again and red light. I mean, she was pissed. I mean, I'm ready. I can't wait. Like, first of all, the guy who cut her off, white trash. Like the Highlander of trailer parks, like white trash. Like, if you're here from Connecticut, he's from East Haven. If you're from Massachusetts, he's from Fall River. If you're from Rhode Island, he's from Rhode Island. He had a Camaro with his own face spray painted on the front. He had a bumper sticker that said, "Who needs a GED anyway?" You know what I mean? He had an antenna with a raccoon tail and the rest of the raccoon on the antenna right there. His mullet was flowing nice. That one tooth was shined up good. He was killing it that day, you know? And they're at that red light, and it's go time, you know? Because I got Mullet Man. Where's the beef lady? And then me right here. And I'm ready. I'm ready for Gollum to give that talent. You know what I mean? I'm waiting. It was so much better than that. She rolled down her window, and she went to extend her arm. And you could hear the osteoporosis. It was like a Transformers movie. It was like... The bingo flag was hanging off her arm. The veins in her arm looked like the map of the Housatonic River. It was just like right there in her arm. She's flowing in the breeze. She doesn't know she's flowing in the breeze. She's making eye contact with the Mullet Man, and she looks at him and goes, proving how old she is. Who the fuck rolls their window down anymore? Not mullet, man. He just ripped the garbage bag off his window and was like, whoa! And now it's time, and now I can't wait. I'm waiting for the crypt keeper to do her thing, you know what I mean? But it wasn't the finger. Instead of the finger, she's like this. She just did this, and then she simply did this. Fuck the middle finger, it's the coolest thing I ever seen in my life. This woman, so old, probably driving herself to her own funeral. Took the time and effort of her short life to say, I did not enjoy your driving, I'm judge and jury, fuck you, you know what I mean? So tonight, maybe the waitress messes up, makes a mistake, you don't give her the finger, maybe three people in the corner don't shut the fuck up, something happens, you know what I mean? You don't give the finger, you go like this, and just like that. Some of you couples will be in bed tonight. The guy thinks he did well, you did not. Don't give him the finger or yell at him or throw him out, just go like this, just like that. But, hon, if he likes this, try this. You never know, you know what I mean? Always end it in a fisting joke. That's how it works. I love doing comedy. I love celebrating life because I do comedy on stage. I look out here, I see couples, and it reminds me of death. If you're dating, no. If you're dating and you're in love, I can see you. I know who you are. There's a thing in your eyes called hope. I see it. But if you're married, if you're in a couple and you're just dating, you have plans. This whole weekend, we're going to a comedy show, and we're going to do other fun shit and all that. But if you're married for 30 years, you don't have plans. You bought a plot together. That's all you did. Couples get caskets. That's what happens. And I don't even understand the concept of a casket. I don't get it at all. I'm not a farmer or a scientist, but I'm pretty sure we're the best fertilizer there is. So why are you putting us in a box in the ground? Just put us in the ground, see what grows. You know what I mean? Sir, I put you in the ground, maybe a bag of Cheetos grows up. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? I did that joke once. A guy goes, I want to be Cool Ranch Doritos. I go, you be whatever white trash treat you want to be, sir. Boom, your Funyuns, whatever, do it, you know? I don't get the casket thing. I don't get the cremation thing. That's selfish. I got 2 kids. I don't want them to go on a noble quest with my remains when those all over. You know what I mean? They don't, what if they're just in a boat crying? They think I love this pond. Like, they don't know. They're out there, they're salt and peppering trout with my remains, and they're ruining another family's kayaking weekend in the process. It's fucking weird. I want to be a mummy when I'm dead. Yes, right? Yes. Because funerals are not fun. Even though the name, break it down, funny, real, not fun. You know what I mean? Funeral, not fun. Being a mummy, so much fucking fun. Funeral, casket, not a good time. I'm not in a casket. You go to my funeral, I'm wrapped up like a blunt in the corner. It's amazing for everybody. Go to a funeral, there's a receiving line. It's sad. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Go to mine, no receiving line. They give you a Sharpie, you sign like a cast. Write whatever you want. Write whatever you want. See you next summer. I don't give a shit. I won't see it. Funerals are expensive too, right? I don't like kids to have to pay for all that afterwards. Being a mummy is not expensive. And when it's over, all you do is take me in the car, drive me to a haunted house, drop me off, I have a fucking job now. You know what I mean? Here's what I hope happens when I die. When I die, I hope someone just takes me and throws me in the ground. I hope 6 months in, a flower grows out of my chest. Sir, I hope you pick that flower, you give it to her, she blows you, I'm the best wingman ever. You know what I mean?
My brother.
I don't care. I'll be dead, I won't judge, you know what I mean? Might be your brother, but he didn't deny shit. You're the only one that did. You're like, that's my brother. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's making a valid point. So wait, you would deny incest with my love flower coming out of my chest? Bitch. Anyway. By the way, keep her. I can see why she's alone. But that was the line. She said she couldn't blow her brother. I yelled at her and you applauded. And I said you might be alone. They're like, take it easy. But I think about that stuff too much time. I really do feel that in life we don't celebrate life the right way. I joke around funerals because I think a funeral, take away the part where the dead guy's there, seriously, is one of the coolest celebrations of life. We don't celebrate, we celebrate dead people way better than we celebrate alive people. You know, we really don't. We don't tell everyone that we know right now that we love each other, but you'll tell someone who's dead that you love them a million fucking times. And we need to flip that shit. We really need to do that. Because it's amazing. The celebration is amazing. People all dressed up nice all together saying loving things about someone. But they're not there to fucking hear it. And our life would be better if we flipped it the other way. That's why I think we should change it and we should celebrate our birthdays like we celebrate funerals. Stay with me. No, it's going to end terribly. You know this. Stay with me, okay? Imagine it's your birthday. You wake up that morning, you open the window, and there's a line of cars, and they're all there for you. The last one looks like a limo, but has a hatchback to it, if you will. You go down the stairs, and there's your 6 best friends. They're all dressed nice. They got, I think you call it a portable bed. It's got cushions. It's got handles on all the sides and like a roof in case it rains. And you're going to lay down in it because nobody should walk on their fucking birthday. You know what I mean? You lay down, your friends pick you up like Caesar. They carry you the fuck out. You go out to the car, all the cars are waiting. They're waiting for you because you're going off to your big fucking day. They slide you into the hatchback limo and you're ready to go. And I know what you're thinking, Pat, there's going to be traffic. I don't like traffic. Well, don't worry. There's no fucking traffic on your birthday. There's a cop leading the procession line. You're running all the fucking red lights. It's your big goddamn day. And your birthday is at this awesome place. Huge building with stained glass windows, and bells ringing, and Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Acts leading the fucking choir. It's goddamn amazing. They take you, they pull you out, they bring you in there. Everyone you know is inside that building. Everyone. Family and friends and people you used to fuck. They're all there and it's great. And they're carrying you in and your exes are looking at you like, wow, he looks good. And you're like, yeah, I fucking do. As you float over their heads. They bring you up to the front. They lay you down at the podium right next to your best selfie of the year. It's huge. It's framed all fucking nice. It's wonderful. And then, while you lay down eating chips or some shit, your loved ones stand there and say awesome shit about you to your alive fucking face as you lay down eating wings. We are wasting that in dead people. That'd be the greatest birthday of all fucking goddamn times. I hope one of you does this shit. One, because we need to do that shit. We need that in life. We need that to tell each other we love each other. But number 2, more... I'm doing a thing called killing it. Shut the fuck up. Go get blown by your sister. Slowly let me watch. But I do hope that happens. The second reason why I hope someone of you does it, one of you does it and puts it on YouTube. Because I want to watch it not because I made that shit up or anything like that, because I know even though most of your family and friends will be in on it, you have one senile aunt who won't know what the fuck's going on. She'll see you, she'll think you're dead, she'll have a heart attack and she'll fucking die, and it's fucking crazy. And then your chief uncle will be like, well, since we have the shit in here anyway, let's have a 2-for-1, that'd be fucking amazing. But I love that stuff because I celebrate life now. I love life now. I have 2 kids, I love them more than anything in the world. They're actually sitting in the fucking back of the comedy club watching all you fucking people and learning what not to be. Don't wait to them. They don't want to fucking know you. They know what you are. You have that face, that ass management for help. No one needs that. Yeah, I like how you looked at her. Shut up, go blow your brother. Anyway. It's the only show where I can keep saying go blow your brother and it makes sense. But I love them more than anything in the world. They're amazing, but they're old enough to be here now. They're 16, 13. I love my kids. A lot of comics come on stage and say they don't love their kids. The kids say it all the time. The parents, they don't love their kids. They joke about it. I love my kids. I don't love your kids. Fuck your kids. I love my kids. My kids are amazing. They're great, but they're older now. They're not younger. I miss younger. You know what I mean? Not I like to sleep, but I miss that. And my sister has a 2- and 3-year-old. And my little nieces, and I help raise them. She's a single mom, so I helped her out. And they're amazing. My 2-year-old niece, Avery, she's my spirit animal. And I see a lot of white women here. I know you guys have a spirit animal. But yours is either a unicorn or a sassy black woman. Mine is my 2-year-old niece. If you don't know what a spirit animal is, it's something that defines who you are in life. And my 2-year-old niece did something that defines who I am. I was watching my 2 nieces one day. It was during the day. My 3-year-old niece wanted to have lunch. My 3-year-old niece is an adorable, cute little girl who acts just like an 80-year-old gay queen whenever she walks to a room. She's just very proud, demanding, and knows what she wants. She walked in one day and goes, "Hello, Pat, I would like lunch." I was like, okay. We don't say uncle. We don't use government names in my house. And she goes, "I would like lunch." And I was like, "What would you like for lunch, Savannah?" She goes, "Spaghetti." And she sits down and just fucking waits her spaghetti. On the phone, "Uncle, let's do this shit. Let's why not? I don't mind at all." The 2-year-old does not talk much. She walks in the room, she walks over to the fridge, she opens it up, she pulls out a bag of cold shredded Vermont cheddar cheese. She goes, this? And I go, fuck yeah, this. Because I have to change her diaper later, and cheese is binding. I don't know if you know that. It's basically spackle for the asshole. That's really what it is. Fuck yeah, cheese all around, do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? So they're sitting there at the time of their lives. They got spaghetti, they got cheese, they're killing it. I got their little kid spoons I give to them, with their little names written on them. But the 3-year-old doesn't like that. She goes, well, Pat, I want a big people spoon. I was like, well, fuck yeah, here's a ladle. Do whatever the fuck you want, I don't give a shit. Have fun. And the 2-year-old jumps in. Big poon, Pat. Big poon. I was like, first of all, who told you a nickname in prison? Who told you? I earned a lot of cigarettes with that name, you know what I mean? But I'm dropping ladles like they're hot. I don't give a shit. Let's go. And they're having the time of their lives. They're eating. The 3-year-old's got spaghetti with a ladle. She's firing her face looks like a Picasso painting, but she's having a great time. The 2-year-old is standing up on the fucking table. She's got a ladle in one hand, fistful of cheese in the other, never ever using the ladle, just cheese here, Statue of Liberty here, shit-eating grin here. She's killing it, you know what I mean? But then, because the 3-year-old is almost older and wiser, she has to shit on her sister, she turns to her and goes, Avery, use your spoon. And for the first time in Avery's life, she spoke as clear as hell. She looked right at her sister and went, fuck you. That's my spirit animal, you know what I mean? I'm just a white girl trying to get her cheese on. That's all I'm doing. I love hanging out with them. A lot of times my sister will have to go to the grocery store and I want to give her a little break or a mini vacation, if you will. So I'll go with you. Me and the girls sit in the car. You go in there, pretend like you're single and have no kids for 45 fucking minutes. Come back out. And we have a great time. We play music. We have fun. One time we were in there, we were laughing and everything. And this woman came out of the grocery store and she dropped her groceries. Nothing broke, but the lady just yelled out, son of a bitch. We kind of laughed at it, but the 3-year-old heard it. It went in this ear, and it came out her mouth like the sweetest Italian you've ever heard. And she just goes, son of a bitch? Son of a bitch, Pat? And then it kicked in, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, Pat, son of a bitch. She's laughing, I'm laughing, the 2-year-old's like, we're cracking up. We're laughing so hard the car's shaking. Now the woman doesn't know what's going on, but she knows that she hears them laughing and she thinks someone's mocking her. So she comes over to the car and sticks her face in the window like she's Wilson from Home Improvement and looks over and just goes, excuse me, and then makes eye contact with a sassy 3-year-old who goes, hi, lady, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, lady. The lady even laughed and she drove off. Now I know, even though I don't care that the kids swear, I don't give a shit, have fun, you know, do you, whatever. I know that the rest of you people are on board with that shit, so I've got to teach them a lesson so they don't get in trouble. So I said, oh, you know what, Savannah and Avery, both of you, you can't say that word. You can only say that word when you make a mistake. Like when you stub your toe or kill a fucking guy, something like that, you know what I mean? And they go, okay, Pat, that makes sense, but can we say it at Mom when she gets in the car? I was like, I really wish you would. Because she's left us here for about an hour and a half now. The windows are barely down. She took the keys. It's getting hot. I can hear Sarah McLachlan music in the background. It's getting pretty bad. Google that. That was brilliant. But anyway, I said, don't say anything. But didn't matter. Door opens. Hey, Mom. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, Mom. My sister has a great sense of humor, and she's a good mom. So she heard that. She looks at me and goes, what the fuck's going on? And I explained to her the whole fucking thing, the whole lesson, all that. And she goes, okay, great. Because she's a good mom. She turns. She reinforces what Uncle Pat fucking taught him. And then she wants to reward them because they learned a lesson. She goes, where do you guys want to go? You're being good. Go anywhere you want. And I don't know why she asked that shit. We know. We know it. It's always the same place. It's fucking McDonald's every time. That's their nightclub. That's their fucking jam. You know what I mean? She asked where you want to go. They went, McDonald's. Their shirts came off. They had glow sticks. Pitbull was playing. It's fucking nuts. And they're like, yeah, we're doing it. We're going to get Happy Meals. It's going to be crazy. You get chicken nuggets. I'll get a burger. Fuck apples, Pat. No one wants apples. 2 French fries. We're getting. We do that. But we don't have to ask to drink. It's always chocolate milk. That's how they roll. That's what they do. Chocolate milk every time. So we get to the drive-thru. They have a conveyor belt thing that happens in the drive-thru, and you got kids in the back. The person in the window hands it to the driver. Driver hands it to me. I fire it back and hope for the fucking best. I didn't look. Wasn't 2 chocolate milks. It was 1 chocolate milk and 1 boring-ass regular milk. Yeah, and the boring-ass regular milk went to the 3-year-old who lost her mind like some of you will last call. And she sat there and she just goes, oh my God, Pat, Mom, why, regular milk, oh my God, I hate this, why, what the fuck, why? She's just screaming. And the woman in the window heard this and goes, oh, I'm sorry. Did I make a mistake? And she goes, son of a bitch, lady, son of a bitch. The 2-year-old just sips on her chocolate milk, looks at her sister and goes, fuck you, you know what I mean? Guys, that's Pat Oates. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Son of a bitch. That was Pat Oates, everybody. Hey, Pat. It's good, it's good.